there's a lot of things you can do when you're drunk, and a lot of things you can confuse things for when you're drunk. This lady out in Loganville, Georgia, she was caught having sex with some guy out behind the Waffle House. Insert your own jokes here. They didn't bust her on indecent exposure because apparently the truck that both these people were in was far enough back, no one was able to see them, and the cops come up on them, and they're like, we're watching them for a little while because they're like, oh, they're in the middle.
Cops love watching that stuff.
Oh yeah, they do. They're the ultimate people of time. You can't charge them anything because hey, they're the law. But they told the guy they knocked on the window finally after turning the walls white on the outside of the car. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, they told him to get dressed. The guy goes, oh shit, he starts pulling on his pants. The woman jumps in the front seat and she sits there completely in the buff, saying, going basically giving a fuck you to the cops, saying, hey, I'll get there when I'm ready. And then they keep telling her, get dressed, please get dressed, please get dressed. So finally she decides to get dressed. And she grabs a cheeseburger. I don't know if they sell cheeseburgers at the Waffle House, but maybe they do. And she goes and puts it on her foot like she's putting on a sandal. I've been drunk a few times in my lifetime. I can count them on the number on one hand, actually, the number of times I've ever been drunk. But never once did I confuse a piece of food for a footwear.
It's just lived.
Apparently not. Apparently not. If it had been me, I wouldn't have been sticking on my foot. I would have been sticking it over, my privates or over, somewhere else. I was reading some of the comments and said this woman should put it over her face because she didn't want to be identified to being stuck with this guy. It's like, well, apparently she did because she was screwing the guy. So anyway,
something's wrong with my shoe.
Something's wrong with my shoe. It's not staying on my foot. I have a hard enough time. I go to the Burger King once in a while. I have a hard enough time holding that damn thing in my hands. I can't imagine trying to put this thing on my foot.
Well, that's what the cheese is for.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the glue, of course. What was I thinking? Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, I've never been to a Waffle House, and like you, I wondered, do they sell cheeseburgers? And so I looked at the menu. Yes, they do indeed sell cheeseburgers. It's the #1 lunch all-star combo.
That sounds good.
But they did bring their own alcohol because they only serve soft drinks there. And like you mentioned, the officer told her many times to get dressed, and in a stupor, she tried to put a cheeseburger on her foot. Now, this is an honest mistake. Mm-hmm. We've all been there.
Yes.
This could happen to any of us. I mean, only when it happened to me, it was a frozen burrito. And the cop was like, sir, you need to put your clothes on. And I was like, officer, I need to find a microwave oven.
My shoe is cold.
Yeah. Damn, this shoe is cold. He's like, you can't be naked on the boardwalk. I'm like, this is a boardwalk?
You were having one of those walking dreams again, weren't you, Joe?
I wish it was a dream.
Connie, your thoughts?
Waffle House, because at 1 a.m. you still have time for one more big mistake.
You ever notice no one ever goes to the Pancake Waffle House?
They're inside the cab of the truck. Didn't they learn anything from Joe Diffie? Don't they know what a pickup bed is for?
That's right, where you put the bed in.
I know. It's like, well, anyway. And can we at least give the guy props? They weren't driving.
Yes, at least they weren't doing that.
I found out that, they actually walked from some place called Brucey's. I actually looked this up.
Oh.
I think that's where the gal was a waitress because she just got hired on at a bar and grill. And
wait a minute. What city is this?
7.1 miles.
This is in Loganville, Georgia.
Yeah, they walked because that's where he had parked his truck. So I don't know. That's a long ways. I guess they were hungry.
Yeah.
I got a pickup truck and a bottle of Jim Beam over at the Waffle House. What say you and me go over there and get all romantic?
He's all sweet talking her.
Hey, we don't know that for sure. She could have been sweet talking him. Go, hey, I really need a piece, and this cheeseburger is gonna make it go down real easy.
Well, maybe she's earning some money on the side. I wasn't aware that waffles were a form of.
Well, they don't pay
commerce.
waitresses a whole lot. Maybe she was making a little extra cash on the side.
He was giving her a tip.
In more ways than one.
He paid her in cheeseburgers.
Well, yeah. Hey, there's a possibility. We don't know.
Burgers like shoe leather. I just don't know what to do with it.
It's pre shoe leather.
Oh, there's pickles on it.
Bob, your
Those are the pastries.
Bob, your thoughts.
I'm not sure that alcohol really necessarily had anything to do with it. Think about it. What if the police showed up right in the middle of when you were making love to that special someone? Wouldn't you reach for the closest thing available to cover up with, even if it was a roast beef sandwich?
That's what I was saying. If it was me, I've been putting it over my privates, not the other way around. But it does.
Oh, that's true. She did put it on her foot. That is true.
Although the guy blew a .154 and the woman blew a .216.
Oh, that's not that high. Is it?
I don't know. I don't drink a whole lot. So, like I said,
you said that twice now. I think you're hiding something, Packard.
Yes.
Denial ain't just a river in Egypt, Packard.
My daughter wants to get quick word on this.
Well, with the blood alcohol level part of it, it means for the guy, his blood alcohol level was about 15% of his blood was alcohol, and for the woman, about 21% of her blood was alcohol.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
is it really
she
that
was doing
much?
shots.
She was doing shots, yeah. See, my daughter knows. She had to take this class for this stuff, I guess, so she knows more about it than I was.
Yeah, it's called college.
That's my oldest daughter. She's not here yet, so that's my youngest. Anyway, but yeah, this is...
Good for you, Alex.
This is just so funny. I mean, if you're gonna get drunk and go drinking. Don't grab. If you got burgers in the car, eat them. Don't put them on your feet. But anyway,
and have sex with your shoes on.
Yeah, that's right. You got to have something to run out of the truck with.
Cops respect you more if you throw food at them.